2, 1, go. This is a interesting new moon in Aries because it's also an interesting day. And of course, the date itself is 321-123. And that is telling me that we are taking 2 steps forward and 2 steps back. And this new moon energy that I've just been really soaking in all morning and setting intentions and then meditating. And then I also went on a wonderful walk with my dog and really just let myself be showered in those light codes from the sun and those light codes from the moon. And as I was doing this, I really felt like that essence of pure spirit and that essence of light and energy was really coming in. And I didn't feel like I necessarily had to take any action. I am experiencing this moment of stillness in a chrysalis where I'm just absorbing this heat and I'm letting myself almost thaw out from this winter and just warm up with that spark of the Aries energy and the Aries new moon. And as I am walking outside, I am noticing that it actually felt somewhat tropical in the place in Colorado that I'm living. And this tropical type of feel made me think of the ocean and the seas. And it's almost as if we're really out at sea yet, and we haven't quite had the vision. And I think that this new moon energy is going to pull in a lot of visions for us and help us find the essence of our souls and the essence of our pure spirit again, to help guide us on new paths and new directions. But while we're still sailing and while we're still in this more still form of a chrysalis, we're really just receiving this warmth, and we're thawing out and we're getting warmed up. And we don't necessarily have to take any sort of action yet because we're still waiting to see where we're heading. And with this new moon in Aries, it really is like street lights at night, where it's lighting up our street, lighting up our paths, so that we can see where this road is taking us. And as we're also getting on this new path, we are getting ready for Pluto moving into Aquarius, which hasn't happened in over 300 years. So this will be very exciting. And this new moon is really connected to Venus moving into Taurus, and Uranus is in Taurus. So we're receiving also this earthy energy, and we're able to see what is holding us back or weighing us down in these earthly forms. And it even has this way of motivating us to want to move our physical bodies. And as we're moving our physical bodies and creating this energy, we're also able to move and let go of this heaviness. And I am experiencing this sense of freedom, and how a lot of the new roads that we're going to be traveling on and new directions that we're going to be taking are going to help us find ways to experience more freedom on a daily basis. And we're also able to connect with our true essence so that we're not really we're not creating as much of an illusion about who we are, and we're not wearing masks, and we're not people pleasing. We're connecting with our true essence and learning how to free it, and also figuring out what groups of people, what families and tribes and friends that we feel accept our true selves and our true identity. And so we are shedding off these false facades and false identities that we've been having to wear, because the systems that we felt like we had to wear these masks for are all falling apart. And so the only true system is our soul system right now. And it's the true identity of our spirit that is warming up and ready to break free and break loose and get on the road to experience this new way of living and a freer way of being able to express ourselves and just experiencing more freedom also. And then we're also experiencing the end of Mars in Gemini. And Mars has been able to experience more duality than ever, really seeing both sides of every story, and seeing two sides of the same coin. And so he has received more than enough information and mental activity. So as he is about to move forward into the sign of Cancer, which rules over the family and home, he is going to start fighting for the family. And I can see how our very beliefs about family and beliefs about even, our parenting, mother, father, is all going to be something that is challenged and something that we might need to fight for in different ways, depending on what our beliefs and values on family are. And this might even include homeland, security. So I see a lot of these aspects coming up, especially with our country still going through its Pluto return, which was during the time of the Revolutionary War. And we were experiencing a change of what it was to be free. And so Uranus is also connected to this new moon in Aries, and Uranus is the rebel, is about revolutions and different timelines as well. And so if we go to different timelines, we can see what was going on at the time of the Revolutionary War when Pluto was last in Aquarius. And all of those themes around freedom and finding our place in this world again is all starting to come, with Venus in Taurus, also at the time of this new moon, we're examining our relationships. We're seeing which relationships, partnerships, friendships, are the ones that give us more security and also help give us more support as we're shedding these masks and accept our true identities again. And Aries also rules the I am I. So it is our identity that we are fighting for in a way. And all of these shifts that are taking place can feel a little bit overwhelming. So, especially during this week, it is a great time to do some exercise, to move around, because Aries also rules over the physical body and rules over the eyes and the brain. So, getting exercise and releasing a fair amount of endorphins can help you have a happy and also positive outlook during some of these changes. And there could be unexpected surprises happening at this time, because Pluto going into Aquarius can be a little bit unpredictable and can also impact this new moon. So we are moving into this new moon energy, and this week it is bridging us into the new energies of Mars moving into Cancer and Pluto moving into Aquarius. And this bridge is giving us a larger look, a bigger picture of all of the energies that are really happening and really sparking what could be the directions that we're moving to in the future. So, this new moon and this whole week is very busy, it's very impactful. And being in nature, being grounded, doing things that help you stay centered and stay calm and stay positive are all really helpful. I know there's a lot of good meditations online. I'm also a yoga teacher, so I also teach meditations. And one of the meditations that I think would be really helpful at this time with these new moon energies is I am I, or simply just breathing in deeply through the nose and holding the breath for about 4 to 5 seconds, and then exhaling for 4 to 5 seconds and holding the air out for another 4 to 5 seconds, and then just repeating that, and really see how the air is coming into the lungs and moving throughout all of the cells in your body, and how this air is oxygenating all of the cells and oxygenating your blood. And Aries, which is ruled by Mars, is connected to the blood in our veins. So we're oxygenating the blood in our veins so that we are able to have the drive when we are ready to move into our new directions. Then we will have the energy that we need to make all of this possible. And then one other thing that I wanted to mention is that Aries season is going to be a more healing season because Chiron is still in Aries. So there could be a lot of wounding that is still coming up that is about our identity and about our families. So it is important to do the work, and definitely if you are feeling triggered and if you are feeling lost, you know, seek out support, and also journal, do the shadow work, the inner work to really help heal any type of wounding that is still around your identity and your family. And this is going to help ripple out into the rest of the world and into the consciousness, which everything on this planet and the universe really does need our light and really needs our love. But if we're not able to love ourselves, to love that true essence of ourself, then it is really impossible to love other people and other things if we can't. So really remember that we're here to heal and to learn and to grow and evolve. And there are also going to be many gifts and blessings that come to these new skill sets and talents that we're discovering about ourselves that maybe we forgot that were a part of our identity, but then through experiences or through different programming and training, we kind of lost and forgot about these different aspects of ourselves. So we're actually getting this gift of coming back to our true essence and seeing what some of these skills and talents are. And we're really receiving gifts to discover more about them and to take them on these new roads that we're going to begin traveling on. So I am wishing everyone out there infinite blessings and so much love at this time. I am the Rocky Mountain Priestess, also known as Kelly, and you can reach me for a reading on my Instagram, which is at JANEDO24, Jane Do 24. I would love to connect with you there. And if you are seeing this on Instagram, thank you for watching and thank you for tuning in. And please smash that like button and start following me for more content.